181,000, Stran Smith.
What really does it take to be a successful calf roper? I'm still working on that part. I talk a pretty good talk, but the walking it is a different deal. But what I can do is put myself in a position to succeed, okay? I was young. I was invincible, okay? When y'all get a little bit older, you'll realize how smart we really are. I promise you. Take advantage of every opportunity, every day. Don't live for the future. Definitely don't live in the past. And don't think just because you're 18 years old or 15 or 14 or 12 or however old you are that it's all right. I can get away with this. I'm invincible. Be careful how you set yourself up for success. Be careful for the positions that you put yourself in. Maybe it's one thing for one person that comes out of this that'll maybe keep you from being in one of those situations. And there's things that you can't control, and we all go through it. We're in situations. Y'all all fixing to get back in that truck, and y'all fixing to drive home. We can't control, and we can't live in fear. That's one thing I do not allow myself to do. I don't live in fear, because you know why? Perfect faith casts out all fear. And my faith's not in that Dodge truck out there or in that bus. My faith's in God. That's where my faith is. And that's where my faith lies, is within Him. And I just walk on faith. I have to, and it's easy for me to do it with me, compared to what it is to be able to do it with my two boys and my little girl. Now that's when you really get an understanding of, you'll know what I'm talking about when you have your own kids. You'll understand a little bit better about how your mom and dad and how your grandparents, how the people that are around you love you, that have done what they're done for you and are doing for you. You'll understand a little bit more of why they do that, because there's nothing like that. There's no experience. I can't even explain anything that even comes close to that. And other than, I feel like God speaks to me all the time. That's the relationship He wants with me. It's the same relationship I desire from my two boys and my little girl. He just wants to hang out. He just wants to be.
Keep moving, keep moving.
And that's what's cool about all of this with y'all, is I'm able to share that with y'all. To let y'all know that that's how much. That's what it's all about for me. That's what it's all about. And seeing you guys being able to dedicate yourself and have a passion for something, that I got a passion for, that out there in that arena, that's serious business to me, man. If y'all ain't got that already, that's serious to me. I've lived 20 years of my life. I can start naming you places in my body that will never be the same, because I broke it down out there in that arena. And so I'm passionate about it, so much so I've sacrificed my body for it. And not everything's been the right way. I've tortured the hell out of myself, if you want to know the truth. I broke myself down where both my knees, I can't. Sometimes I've had to fight off living on pain pills, having operations on those knees because I don't have any fluid behind them. My shoulders plumb wore out once. But you know why? It's all been worth it. It's all been worth it, because it's given me an opportunity to be able to come share my passion with y'all, you guys. To be able to.
Good job.
And my passion is, it all ties together for me. It all ties together because I feel so blessed to be able to have enjoyed it, to do something that I love and be able to pass it on to people. And you guys to be able to take that on and use it. Maybe not anything to do with calf roping. Calf roping's been like 150th on my list. But passion for that. So use this whatever way you want to use it, however you want to use it. Take what God has given you, because each one of you guys are the very best. You're the very best you that will ever be. Don't ever let anybody take that away from you. You all got something inside of you that's that's your passion. So go find out what it is. Go find out what it is. Set high goals. Write them down. Look at them. Look at the mirror in front of you in the mirror and tell yourself, I'm going to be this. I am this. And with God's help, and God's strength, and God's timing, you'll be able to do it. And you'll be able to accomplish anything that you want to accomplish. And never, ever, ever let anybody tell you you can't do it. Somebody tells you you can't do it. I'm not somebody that's not coachable, but when you find out what it is, you find out what it is God has called you to do, and your passion, that's where you hunger for it. Your mouth waters for it. Don't ever let anybody tell you you can't do that. If they do, you don't have to be smart aleck. You don't have to pop off to them. You don't have to tell them to go whatever. But you go after it. You go after it. Everything you got inside of you. Everything you got. And you know what? Whenever you turn it loose like that, and you go after it like that, and you got God on your side, that's what it says. The gates of hell can't prevail against you. Because it can't. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you from being the very best that you can be at whatever it is that God's called you to do. Your job is to be able to see that and be able to apply yourself and take off and take it and run with it. Because we're all called for something. We're all called for something. Okay? Now you look here. Y'all almost made me get up here and get all emotional.
Rover Show, score for no!
Everything about him, the way he praises the Lord, that's the main reason I come down here, is learn to be a better person to everybody, to my horse, be a better man all around. And hopefully I took a lot from it for Cowboy too.
Stran is awesome. He not only works on the roping, but works on the whole kid, and I appreciate that. They need a good role model, and I think he's one of the best. He's a godly person. He puts God first, and that's something we want to instill in our son. And he teaches them to be a man and treat people with respect and work hard for what you get. And I think that applies in everything, not just roping, but I think that'll take them through life. And like I said, it's more than just the roping. It's working on the kid and their character and teaching them that, you know, you get what you work for. So that's what we like about that.
Stetson's going to tell him this first time for everybody. You go from flanking him, step across there, get a hold of the rope.
Stran, 6.6 for first place money, 7.1. He already knows. He already knows. Pressure is nothing. Get to tomorrow. $100,000 bonus.